Welcome, Aries. This is your monthly focus for November 2022. I'm Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Let's start at the beginning with the astrology on November the 8th. I don't know where I was going there. On November the 8th, we have a full moon in Taurus. It's a lunar eclipse at 16 degrees. Now, sitting with the moon is Uranus, and just shy of it is the North Node. Across the sky is the Sun, of course, but it's sandwiched in between Mercury and Venus. So, this is all about your finances, your investments, how you earn money, how you save money, how you invest money. It's also about your own self worth and how much emphasis do you put on your talents, your abilities, your magic. So it is the value of the material world, but it is also the value of you that you'll be looking at. And that sun is in Scorpio, so you are going to dig deep for answers. Dig deep to understand yourself better. Why you love yourself, where you don't like yourself so much. What things do we need to close in our life? What chapters do we need to close? What behaviors do we need to change? And that could be in our spending habits. And something could happen. With Uranus in the picture, anything goes. Life can change within a heartbeat. So you have to kind of go with the flow and be ready for just about anything. There could be a huge upheaval in your finances in some way. A big expense comes in. Maybe there's a potential for your job to be in jeopardy, the way you bring in money now. And maybe this is going to open you up to your talents and your abilities and what you can do and where you want to actually step forward when it comes to making your money and buying your toys. Now, on the 16th, the party in Sag begins. Okay, so first we will have Venus moving over to Sag. And then we'll have Mercury going into Sag. And then we will have the Sun going into Sag. And then we will have the new moon in Sag at 1 degrees. So that's all between, I believe it's the 16th and the 23rd, all this is happening. So the Sag party is definitely on for you. And this is all about, it's about your ideas, your words, and putting those things into action, of your dreams, of the opportunities you want to step into, the learning experiences you want to step into, maybe a spiritual renewal of some sort that you want to step into. So you're going to be much more optimistic, you're going to be much more adventurous, you're going to be open-minded to the new possibilities. So it's about perhaps traveling. It's definitely about having fun. It's about learning new things. This is a time when you can meet new people that are going to move you along your path, help you in some way, support you in some way, love you in some way. Relationships is all over the place here for you because Venus is so strong here, but it also could be your wealth. It could also be your finances. So it's really between those two things. Now, luck will run extremely high with the optimism. So the new moon will ask you to plant those new seeds of optimism. So think through, this is a time for you to scratch the surface of who you are, what you stand for, what you value, and how to step into those things that are not present in your life right now, that you want to bring into your life right now. Your best life ever, perhaps. Okay, let's go to the cards here. We'll give them a fast shuffle. So this is a time towards the 23rd, definitely. The more you're talking about your dream, the more you are tapping into the passion of your dreams, your desires, where you want to step, how you want to bring in money. The more you do that, you might come across a mentor, you may come across a new job opportunity, a travel opportunity, or a learning opportunity, or maybe you're the teacher. That could very well be as well with this kind of energy, is helping others to grow. We'll cut the cards And our shadow card is, let's just turn it upside down here, shall we? Our shadow card is, look at this, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles says there is abundance in both of your hands. There is a ship coming in on both sides. But it's imperative that you actually make a decision in the path that you are going to step into. So it will take thought. It will take a lot of thought, meditation, prayer, understanding that, because eventually those ships will dock, but eventually those ships will sail on, and you need to be on one of them in order for that material wealth to come into your life. Now, this could be abundance and love. This could definitely be abundance with your finances. So you might be taking a whole new path in your finances. You may be taking on a new job, a new career, starting your own business, investing in a new way. It's really about taking the blinders off about how you can bring money into your life in order to do the things that you want to do in your life. So we're just going to set that card aside. Look at that, the Knight of Swords. So really, once you make the decision, it's raising the sword and yelling charge. So that's pretty exciting for you. Now our first card out is, look at this, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about that aha moment, that epiphany, that genius idea. The light bulb goes out, goes on, the lightning strikes. This is really stepping into a clarity, a confidence, a perception of how you are going to go forward. It's a very intelligent decision too. It's a very intelligent idea. So really walk around with a little piece of paper in your pocket and a pen, so that if things come to you, and Uranus is very, very busy this month for you, you want to be able to write things down as they come to you, those flashes, because you're going to want to remember them for later. You want to ponder them. You want to pray on them. You want to meditate on them. Look at this, second ace out here, the Ace of Pentacles. This is your path opening up to true abundance. It's almost like you see it for the first time. You know, it's almost like somebody is guarding the gate for you until you start following the new path forward. Now, this card I love because it also, like, when you start thinking about how you are going to create money in your life, how you are going to grow money in your life, there's going to be that aha moment. There's going to be that epiphany. That much is stated already for us. But this says something comes in to say, yes, you're on the right path. Yes, keep moving forward. This is for you. So pay attention to all the signs that come to you. And it could be you read a billboard that just comes, you overhear a conversation. You see something and it just, everything just kind of gets into line for you. All your ducks get into a row. And then we have the Emperor. So we are not only extremely diplomatic throughout this whole process in our lives this month, but we are also the intuitive. So it's following our gut feelings. It's maybe taking a risk on ourselves, even though other people are saying, I don't know if you should do that or not. You know, these three cards, I mean, what a sweet layout for this is for you for November. So it's really thinking it through. It's making the plan. It's making the strategy. It's understanding what is realistic, what you can truly do going forward, how to put that plan together. You may be talking to people and learning about things in order to move forward. And it's a total belief. By the time you have so much confidence in what you are doing, by the time you are ready to take the step. Because I do believe the new steps will come a little closer to the end of the month rather than the beginning of the month. Throughout the month, I think you're going to be working on you a lot more, understanding what you truly want. You know, what is that number that you want in your bank account? How are you going to manifest that? What are the steps that need to be taken? The strategy of it all. Because there is a pure confidence then that not only will it arrive, you expect it to arrive. There's no if, maybe, hopefully. I'm going after this and it's going to manifest in my life. It's going to be my new reality. For work and career, we have the Queen of Swords. This is, you know, I've got it right under the wisdom, and it's using the wisdom, I guess, of taking care of those new seeds that you do plant, those seeds of optimism that I was talking about that you want to plant, and nurturing them, growing them into the steps that you want, those strong steps, those determined steps. And you are willing to protect your dream. You're willing to protect your passion against anybody who is a naysayer, anybody with negative energy, anybody who has something wrong. You will just push them aside. You will use that sword perhaps and protect your ideas, your aha moments, your epiphanies that you've had earlier in the month of how to go forward. Now remember, we have to make that decision, but we've got the Emperor here helping us to make that decision for how we want to go forward. So this is all about new dreams and a new way perhaps of creating finances in your life, a new way of bringing in money. I keep hearing invention, so maybe you're inventing something, maybe you have an idea for something, you can patent it, whatever it may be. Maybe you're just reinventing yourself in some way. When it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, look at this. We have the Empress out here. So this is about growing that relationship. Now remember, there's a lot of Taurus energy for us here. So the Taurus energy, really get grounded in your five senses for sure. Okay, so it's about getting grounded, stopping to smell the roses. This is about growing those relationships. This is about soulmates coming into our life. This is about growing relationships deeper and stronger. This is about really finding the beauty and the pleasure and the happiness and the creativity within relationships. For our spirituality, it's almost like maybe you've got some long ago ingrained beliefs about religion, spirituality, what you can do, what you can't do, what is good, what is evil. And I think this is a thing where that you're going to be working through some of these things, and you're going to maybe try something within your spirituality, within your belief system that allows you to understand that you can have so much more than you ever had before, that it is waiting for you, that it was always meant for you. So there's some kind of switch that happens here where all of a sudden, maybe you were brought up to say, our family has never gone to school, or our family has never been rich, or money is evil, or there's something here. And since I'm going so much with money and it's right with what you create, I would have to say that there's something that shows you a new perception. There's like a change in your perception if you allow it, where you understand that you can have whatever you want. All you have to do is work for it. All you have to do is keep it front of mind. All you have to do is grow it, mature it. Invest your time, your energy, your resources into whatever it is. To walk with confidence. To have insight and clarity. And for health and well-being, we got to take care of ourselves here, okay? Now, there's something that'll happen, and it'll be very emotional for you. Absolutely. This could be a health scare that comes in. This could be a broken heart. This could be where you are moving away from a broken heart and you're allowing yourself to heal. So where healing is needed this month, it's dire that you actually allow the healing to happen, that you take some time out for yourself. Now, this could be talking to somebody else. This could be just through meditation. This could be, but it's the healing of your heart. Now, it's with the Empress, so I would have to think that it has to do something with your relationships. And it's part of your decision making because it's covering the shadow card. So definitely see yourself here as, and can you see that card well? I'll move it in the middle for while we're talking about it. Okay, there is this radiant light coming and healing you. But you have to, we can't ignore the heartaches. We can't ignore the sadness, the emotions that come up, but we don't want to linger on them either. We want them to flow through us. We want to heal from it. So allow healing, and maybe, as you are learning about yourself, you're in some ways you get upset with yourself. You berate yourself in some way for not knowing this sooner, or how could you have been so naive, so don't do that to yourself. Okay, you are beautiful, and you were supposed to think that way until this time, so that the doors could truly fly open in the way they are meant to for you. Let's set that there. Let's get a rose oracle for you. So I think there's going to be a lot of emotion here. There is definitely, you need to heal from something in order for you to go forward with the strength, with the clarity, with the determination, with the confidence that you truly need. So definitely talk to somebody. Scratch the surface of those emotions, understand them, and allow that energy to flow through you, so that you can heal, so that you can be stronger, more courageous, more confident, more determined. Okay, let's put that right in the middle there, and we will turn it over, and we have the reunion: soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. So I'll try and find it in the book here, but this isn't the easiest book to find things. Okay, let's see if it's here. There we are. Okay, so soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. So the rose is sending you a message, and it's asking you to, oh, look at this. This definitely goes to this card here. I release any old programming of competition. I open myself up to relationships and collaborations. It is safe for me to trust and co-create. It's safe for me to speak clearly. It's safe for me to set clear boundaries and collaborate. So definitely some healing. This current period in history has been spoken of by mystics throughout the ages. And you choose to incarnate right in the middle of it. And you didn't do so alone. We came here in waves and with joint soul missions. You were never meant to walk this life alone. It's time to come back together, to remember that we're not in competition. Rather, we hold the keys for each other. This is the way of the rose. To bloom bravely, regardless of what others are doing, and not be threatened when others do this alongside you. The rose doesn't open and close according to who's walking by. She reveals her beauty to the world without waver. You're here to do that too. There are people who are at a soul level chose to walk alongside of you. But for them to find you, you must first let them see you. Reveal yourself to the world. Open your heart and mind to collaboration rather than competition. So many of us, particularly those who identify as women, have learned to be mistrustful of one another, as if we are in competition. This card comes with a message of collaborations, partnerships, friendships, a confirmation that one or more people may be entering your life. Or it could be a sign that you're being called to co-create on a project with someone you already know. So, rather than being in competition for where your roots are going to grow, decide to bloom together. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.